Episode 7. Last episode saw the party rescue Neil from a watery fate. They also got past the vines and had a tense conversation with some lizard men. Ended with Lavinia stealing a chalice and causing a ruckus. Is the party in trouble? This episode is a tour de force of how dangerous and prone to misadventure the use of magic is, and just how vulnerable the characters can be when someone, not mentioning any names, Lavinia, makes a rash decision. A note about this episode: there is a possible trigger warning. The party are encountering monsters referred to the module creators as tree babies. This means there are some parts that may contain talk of attacking the babies. Please be assured it is entirely in the context of the adventure. Several of us, including myself, our parent, would never make light of such actions outside of this context. Okay, now we've got that over with. Enjoy the episode.
Tree babies are falling out of the trees and running towards you.
Why did you pick it up?
Because
it looks really valuable.
Oh, it is. It is really valuable.
He's got a point. That is kind of the whole point we're here.
Yeah, but we're going to be doing that right now, were we?
The babies. It's the attack of the babies.
Oh God, they're actual babies.
Put the chalice back. Put the chalice back.
Oh, yeah, it's a baby. Right. Okay, you're under attack by babies. What are you going to do?
So we are under attack. We can legitimately kill.
Well, I think one of them, the first one just jumps up and grabs onto Lavinia and tries to bite her, and then that's the signal. So I'm going to do a little surprise attack with that.
Yeah.
And it probably won't work, but it'll just be.
Luckily.
It'll just. Oh, wow, 19!
Okay.
This baby wants blood!
This would be a D8, right?
Blood! Blood!
Fuck.
Whoa.
I rolled a 3D dice and it's landed cocked between a 6 and an 8.
Yeah.
Like, did everyone else see that?
Yeah, it's in the same situation for me.
Right, so
What's
the baby just jumps up onto Lavinia and just starts chomping down onto her neck with his fangs.
God.
And so it is apparent to everyone that you are now under attack by numerous babies. What do you do?
Lavinia's going to fight back.
I really didn't think that baby would hit.
Put the chalice back. Put it back before we all die. We can't fight that.
Well, Angry's going to leap forward and attack the two in front of him. Fancy is going to kind of stay where he is for this turn.
Yeah, Rolf will lose a shot.
Yeah.
Vargas will kind of back off a little bit. And then
It's just you're all spread out and you're all like, let's just resolve everything one at a time. It's all just carnage, basically.
Yeah.
And all the babies are just going to rush you and attack you. So I'll just, yeah.
Can I do some shooting first? Can we
So yeah, anyone who wants to shoot goes first. So Dave, what is happened? Frankie is here. Here we are. Yeah. So he's going to shoot any particular baby you want to shoot?
let's go for that one.
Yeah.
Are they
So,
universally?
that baby right between the eyes. What's that, Rob?
Are they universally attacking us? Like they're not rushing to Lavinia. They are attacking us even when we're down at the bottom.
It's too soon to tell. They're everywhere. It's like chaos, you know? 1 minute you're there chilling out. The next minute there are babies running everywhere biting people.
I think we just need to get out as quickly as we can, but obviously we can try and take some of them out if we want to.
Anyone else taking a shot then?
Yeah, any other shots, shooting goes first. And magic, if anyone wants to do any magic. Rolf has killed a baby.
Loaded a baby, surely.
Baby gibs everywhere. Jibs, whatever the hell they're called. Barrison has missed the baby.
I think Vargas has to do magic here.
Yeah, what is his spell?
He's going to cast... It's a bit risky because, of course, you could just melt armor and then we're really fucked. I think we got to do it, though, because we've got so many of these. He's going to use his charm spell on this
Charm spell. Wow.
baby.
He's just going to try and charm a baby.
He hasn't got... It's a magical charm.
I didn't see that coming.
Okay. He hasn't cast the spell for so long now.
Just roll an arcane.
The arcane check, I think it's that right, yeah.
And when
yeah,
you
there
fail
is.
that, you take the mishap thing.
Oh no!
Oh.
The 20
Oh,
was
shit.
on the other one.
I can't believe I wasted my time looking up the rules for the spell.
Yeah.
Like, if anyone would succeed, even though statistically speaking, it's probably like about a 2/3 chance of success.
Oh no.
Hey.
That's about right. That's about right.
Who cast that?
Vargas.
about right, isn't
He's
it?
a +5. How did he? How?
How nearby is nearby?
There's like a 1 in 10 chance of that happening. It happens like every time.
Yeah.
Nearby to Vargas, I would have to say that would be Rolf and Link.
Okay. I was just dreading angry was in that ring.
I
So
can't believe you
Vargas
did
loses
I can't believe you
shield.
just did a spell with everyone around you.
I mean, the chance of failure was quite low.
I think a 15's probably.
Yeah, it's like a 25% chance, wasn't it?
And this baby, if he's got any metal as well.
Okay, so Rolf loses his armor, just melts off him.
Yeah.
I don't know what Vargas' shield's made of. I'm going to assume it's.
No, if it's going to have metal components that hold it together.
Yeah, alright. I'll take his shield off.
Oh man, completely wiped out your whole.
Like that, yeah. Need to get
That's
next to
expensive.
Lavinia so she can phalanx you.
This is looking like a really bad situation, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, does it look like any of the babies are kind of charging in Fancy's direction?
It's fancy. Oh, yes, they are, yeah.
Okay, because if he sees them charging in his direction, he's going to try and cast a Holy Scepter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, like all these babies are like, "Ruh."
So he's going to try and cast that and fails. And
Just blinds everybody.
at least all the ones that are charging him are blinded.
Yeah, that's probably a plus right
Yeah.
All. It's not like limited to nearby. It's everyone in the. Is that everyone in the room's blinded?
Was it everyone in the universe?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's it. If you're outdoors, everyone in the universe.
Vague there, isn't it?
Everyone on that side of the planet and extending out into the universe. Yeah, I will just say it's a pretty big. No, that's like a 30-foot radius, isn't it? I think that's probably enough. Everyone within the light range of his torch there. Just do that because it's more interesting if it's asymmetrical. If everybody gets blinded, then everybody will just wait till they're not blinded, then we'll just carry on like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, so just be kind of irrelevant. Whereas if some people are blinded and some people aren't, that makes it more interesting. So let's go with that.
Well, that was a great turn, wasn't it?
I'll let Lavinia off because she's on the edge. So all these people with this bleeding eye symbol are now blinded.
All he wanted is a weapon to protect himself with.
And he did. He fucking blinded everyone. That probably worked better than what was actually going to happen.
Yeah.
Actually
So
worked out
we need to peg it. All right.
right.
Let's Chalice back.
We didn't know
How
where
long
it
does
is.
the blinded last for? I think like a turn. Next turn you'll be blinded, and then when it's your turn, you can clear it. Maybe not this turn. Next turn. You miss one turn. You miss one go. You know you'll be blinded for one go. Whatever that is. Explain. That in proper word language, like proper rules language, like it was written in a book.
The word language.
Yeah. Anyone else moving to like? What does everyone else want to do?
Are we going downwards?
Or just move? What is your intentions? Are you all trying to run away? Are you running towards babies? Like, what's
Well, I
the
think
general-
Ilrun's going to get Clive out of the room if this baby doesn't come directly for her.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to come directly for her.
Oh, is it? Okay, well then she's just going to twat it. And the same with Paul then in that case. I did wonder if they were going to run north.
The babies are kind of heading towards the Chalice, but also a little bit like if they're really far away from Chalice and there's someone nearby, they're just going to attack someone nearby. It's kind of what the pattern of the AI of these things.
Lavinia's going to grab Neil and run with Neil, like holding him and
Oh, man.
as he's blind.
All right, she's not going to get that far because she already fought a baby as well, and
Yeah.
you know how that takes it out of you dealing with a baby. So probably like just a half move to there because it's like half move because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
dragging Neil, and
Cool.
Neil's probably like got his own ideas about which way he's going.
I think he's got no idea about which way he's going personally. But
So okay, that's it. I think so. It's just everyone killing everyone. Ilruna's hit but failed to kill the baby.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Half the team blinded, half the team with
Yeah.
no weapons left anymore.
For simplicity, these this time I'm just when you get a hit, I'm killing them without them having a counter attack, just to like speed it up a bit. Anyone else hitting anything else? Anyone else want to melee attack a baby?
Yeah, so Paul did it, I think.
So like Link's gonna get charged by this baby. Barrison's got this baby.
So
This
Barrison's
baby's
gonna
on
have a
Vargas.
Barrison's gonna have a pop at this as it.
Two are on Link, the popular one with the babies. These two jump on Angry while he's blinded. Tom runs to Frankie while he's blinded. I have to get a measuring tape out now. It's stupid. Right, now it's going to attack Frank. And all these other ones are just jumping onto Lavinia.
swarmed by babies.
Yeah, you didn't see her going out that way, did you?
No.
Right, the others can't even fit. There's too many to pile on, so it's fine. Anyone else want to take a pop at a baby? Anyone who thinks they're entitled to have an attack roll against a baby, now is a chance.
What, you just the melee stuff, or just...
Yeah, anyone who's in melee with a baby and hasn't like fired weapons
Oh, yeah, yeah.
or anything
Don't
can now
need that,
roll
yeah.
to kill a baby.
If Angry's being attacked, can he kind of lash out with disadvantage?
Yes. So Varison has killed a baby. Dark. Double ones there for Angry. That's a -1 on the durability
Oh
of that.
no! Oh.
Varison and Link have murdered a baby each. Yeah. standard.
It'd be quite a dark.
Yeah, if you upload this to YouTube, you're gonna have a disclaimer or something at the start.
Hey man, not real babies.
Is that everyone? Feels like everyone's done. No one's shouting at me that they want to roll something. So now I have to roll like a lot of baby attack. And I apologise in advance for the whole thing. It wasn't my idea. I didn't write this module. Lavinia has got like I think 4 babies on her. Miss.
I hear
Maybe a
that every
hit.
day.
Yeah, hit. 2 hit by 2 babies for 10 damage. So she's not looking too good. These babies are chomping their way through her now. We lost quite a lot of blood. It's not ideal. 2 of them are attacking Frankie, who I feel like they've got advantage with him being blinded, right? So that's a hit. That's the first close. I'm just babbling. I realise that. It's fine. Okay. One of them got a crit as well. So it's 1 hit and 1 critical hit on Frankie. Not a good day for Frankie.
He's not got a lot of health either, so it's going to be a really bad day for Frank.
3 and 16 would make 19 damage.
Oh yeah, he's pretty dead.
So these babies are just eating Frankie now.
Oh god.
Poor
Yeah.
Frankie.
Damn it.
I don't think he's coming back from that one.
Right, time for Angry to get attacked. No, that should be with advantage. That
Why did you
is
pick up
a
Chalice?
hit.
Miss. Oh.
Why did
Because
you
it
pick
looks
up
really
Chalice?
And
Lavinia.
a hit. 2 hits for Angry.
2 hits.
Yeah. 12 damage for Angry.
Shit.
I think I did that wrong. You had 9, right?
Okay,
Okay, 9 minus 12 isn't minus.
we might be able to fight off this many babies if everybody is enlisted and fighting at the same time.
I think everyone is enlisted. It's just
I think you're all going to die. It's all gone wrong.
1, 2,
We've got-
3, 4.
We vastly underestimate
8.
the danger of the babies. We're going to have a wipe and have to start a whole new game. Vargas has been hit.
There's 17 babies just attacking
Yeah,
right now. Oh,
this is
okay,
like-
just enough to go down.
We've
Just
had
enough to kill Vargas.
warnings about the baby.
Really bad in that stump.
18. So Link has been hit.
You
I'm just
shouldn't
gonna
have
get
touched the bloody
clean
chalice.
sweep. Oh, I need -1 for that.
there's 1 on Ilroom.
Ilroon, yeah. That should be
Damn it.
2 because the other one's just watching. But what the hell? I think I've killed enough. Right. Just sated my GM bloodlust for a bit. Yeah. I'm like, abort. We need to bail out. I'm going to kill everybody. It's all gone
So
wrong.
we're 3 down. Are we? And Lavinia's quite down.
Need to run.
So basically, these babies are eating you alive. And
Well, I think
It's
unless
not
anyone
great.
wants to advance, like the people at the bottom can continue.
this chalice is probably worth, well, it is worth 2,000 silver pieces.
So the one person that comes out alive.
So if you all die except one person, they're going to be like level 7 or something. Not really. This is
No,
this
they
not
might
how
go
it
up
works.
1 level.
They might go up 1 level if they're lucky.
Is Lavinia down or is she still going?
Still going.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to run,
We're just going to get to there.
I think we all just need to peg it, right? I don't think there's any other.
yeah, but Lavinia, as you can see, isn't going to make it out of the room. Did we establish how far these things can move?
Yeah, I mean they can move about as fast as you can.
Okay.
Question: if we get someone up, can that person then move immediately on that turn?
No, I think we discussed this.
The thing is, they won't be able to move in the turn. Like best case scenario, they won't be able to move till they've been sorted out because it's all happening simultaneously, right? Like,
Yeah.
Until someone's revived them, they can't move. So I think like if you revive them, if you're stood next to them and you revive them, they can move 30 feet. But if you have to move 30 feet to them and use your action to revive them, then they probably can't move till the next turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we can sort of common sense it a bit if we need to. But that feels sensible to me. Otherwise, it's like you could have that ridiculous scenario of like an infinite number of people that need to be revived, right? And they could do like a marathon and travel faster than the speed of light or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Anyway,
Cool shit you could do in 5e.
yeah, the sort of
Yeah.
faster than light travel of 5e. Yeah.
So I think the people at the bottom can hold the line.
Oh, the baby line.
Yeah.
Be for another turn. Not
Like-
much longer than that.
Control. Yeah. Just, we're only talking 1 turn here. Just Angry is down. That's probably the most difficult thing. On Frankie.
Frankie's dead, man. There's no way he's coming back from -15 health. He's screwed. It doesn't
Okay.
matter what we do. He's screwed, man. That's that done.
He has a small chance to survive that.
Yeah, because he'll roll with advantage. If he can roll with advantage, and we can work it out, right? It's about a 0.75 chance of dying.
Doesn't it make it half chance? Doesn't it? Can you just add them together?
How are we
If you
possibly
times together, that's the chance of him dying twice, because he'd have to roll the dying result twice.
Oh yeah.
So it's 0.75 times 0.75, so it's 0.56, 1 minus that. So it's about 44% chance of living. Slightly lower because he could lose a limb and still die because of the modified
Minus-
injuries.
Oh,
It's less than 50-50 for sure. It's like 40 or low 40s% chance of him surviving.
How do we get these people out of here, right?
Well, what are you doing, Pete and Fancy?
Well,
Lavinia's running. Can I move her?
well, Fancy is blind at the moment, and there's no one near him to direct him anywhere.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's been blinded.
But these other babies are blind as well, aren't they? So
Yeah.
Didn't we have the turn? Didn't we say it would go after a turn or something?
Everybody's. I can't. I've got it in my head, but I can't articulate it using word
So
meanings.
the turn it went
Like
not.
everybody misses a go. Everybody's been blinded, like, has one go where they're blinded and then they're okay again. So Fancy just got blinded, so he hasn't had a turn where he's experienced the disadvantage of being blinded, right?
Okay.
So he will have one turn where he's blinded, then it will clear.
I mean,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
unless I can say Fancy had a vague idea of where Angry was.
Who's carrying the thing? Was it Lavinia or Neil?
Like, yeah,
Lavinia.
you have a vague idea of where you're going, I think, yeah. Because you haven't been spun
Yeah.
around like Blind Man's Bath or something.
I only had a vague idea of where his companions were, so
I think it's like difficult movement. That makes sense to me. He can move half speed. What do you think?
okay, so he can
Yeah.
make it to...
Neil was already good in the right direction on the last go, so can he move?
He's only going to move, like, he's not going to be trying to run because he's blind. About there, 15 foot.
Yeah, sort of feel his way down. That makes sense.
Right in the middle of the two babies.
I feel like the babies might get you.
But they're also blind. So has Lavinia just abandoned Neil?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, she's lagged it.
Well,
Like-
she is on her last legs.
Neil's pretty much blundered into this baby, but I'm going to give, since you're all dying horrifically, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say those babies don't know where they're going right now and they're walking around in circles.
What is Rolf doing?
Wolf can he pick up Varghast and move him in the same turn? Just wants to drag him back, basically.
Yeah, you can basically move half speed. So if you want to spend your whole turn moving, you can go 30 feet and drag him.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to drag them both out to the entrance of the room.
And is Varison going to defend from that thing as that happens? Well, there's now a baby that hasn't got anyone to kill them. Yeah.
Where,
So-
what, like here or here? Which one do you mean?
Well, whichever one you go for, Ball's going to go for the other one. So
Protect the unconscious people.
yeah.
I think he's going to try and have a shot at one of them. Probably this one.
Yes, you can take a shot now. It's running right at you, screaming. Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
And it just runs straight at Varison.
was that it for the shooting? Is it just a free for all now?
Did anyone else? Did everyone move and everyone fire a shot? Is that right?
Feels like it, yeah.
You were warned about the babies.
Bollocks.
Um,
All the blame is down to one of our party.
Oh yeah, it's always first fault.
Oh man.
Why did you pick
This
up?
is terrible. Everyone has missed everything. Link has killed a baby. There you go, Link. Congratulations, you hero. You have killed a baby. Okay, I think Neil's in trouble because I'm seeing like a lot of babies and it's just Neil. I guess Lavinia's got the chalice, which they're also interested in.
Is this basically Lavinia's plan to get lots of XP
Yeah, I wouldn't
by
put it
killing
past
off
Pete.
the rest of the party?
I think these two babies will go straight for Lavinia now angry sound because they want the chalice.
She's going to go down in while.
A couple of these are going to get onto Neil. Like a couple of these babies are just chasing after Lavinia and they almost reached her, but they can't quite get there.
So is this the next turn?
No.
No, they haven't
The
attacked.
babies haven't had a go.
This is before they've attacked.
Yeah, the babies haven't attacked this round, have they? There was a round where Angry and Frankie got downed and Fancy blinded everyone. Remember that round? And the next round, Fancy moved.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they should not be blinded anymore then?
This turn they're blinded. Like Fancy's acted, hasn't he? So it's like I guess it's like Fancy's not blinded now because his turn's over. There's 3 babies on Neil. Neil's not blinded now for purposes of being at disadvantage or whatever.
Or we might lose
So
both
one-
Fancy and Angry.
16 is not enough. 21, an actual rare hit on Neil there. 2 rare hits
Oh,
on
dear.
Neil.
Okay.
That's odd.
But
I don't
Gareth
think
is
he-
going to roll a 1 on all of these.
They can't take him down in one go, but they're going to have a good go at it. 13 damage. So they're chewing on his feet and like clawing his calves and stuff.
How much health has he got?
Jesus.
He's indestructible.
How much health is that?
I realize these two are just watching Frankie bleed to death. I don't know. One of them can go for Link. Well, they can't really like reach to get into. They're like more than 30 feet away, right? So that's fine. They're not Frankie. He's dead. These guys are just down here like this. Whatever. Right. So we've done Neil, and then there's like 2 babies attacking Lavinia. So we'll do that now for you. No, and no. 1 on Bull. Link killed his man. What's Bull's AC?
17.
Fine. Ilrune will receive.
Oh, no, here we go.
Ilrune's
Oh,
hit.
he's a bit shit.
The moment you've secretly been hoping for. Oh no, she's fine. On 1 health point. Right.
Jesus Christ.
There's 1 on Barrison. Barrison's hit. He's hit. Oh, only 3. Barrison's received another flesh wound. Got 9 lives or something. Okay, I think that's all the baby action. The hot baby action is over.
Oh,
Okay.
The remaining babies are not blinded anymore.
Are we
I'm-
leaving?
yeah.
Time to run.
Rolf, grab Clive.
Rob can. He has to
Oh,
grab
no.
Gareth.
He's
Grab
got
podcast.
podcast. All right.
Everyone has to grab Clive.
Oh god, Angry's got our only loot. He's holding all the loot.
Yeah, I think we might have to come
Oh, yeah,
back.
Angry's got the 724 silver pieces.
We can't stay here.
Oh, shit.
Like we can come back in. We thin the herd a little bit and bring some napalm. And
We have
Wow.
to run.
I mean,
We've
you
got
know what
Chalice.
you know what the babies want. You know what the babies want. Just
Bring
saying.
the chalice back.
Could you
There's
just
always
lob
There's always a choice.
could you just lob the chalice back in and get
But that
rid of
would
it?
mean swallowing your pride and accepting that you've got a few people killed for nothing.
Can Fancy do
Keep running with the chalice, to be
do
honest.
a move, cantrip, then move?
Can you do a move, cantrip, and move?
So sort of like move to angry.
Depends if the cantrip is a quick action.
It's a
Oh, do you mean
stabilize-
or are you asking can you break up your
Yeah, basically.
30 feet of move? You can always break up your move. That's fine.
Yeah, he wants to move.
We've got surely Lavinia has to lob
Angry.
that thing.
We've got to lob the chalice.
yeah, come on,
Lob the
Pete.
chalice.
There's no way we're getting out of this otherwise. It's already carnage. We've
Yeah,
lost
move-
basically.
Move,
That's
stabilize
controversial.
angry, and start moving towards the exit.
What's gonna be?
Because Frank.
Well, Pete decides whether Lavinia throws the chalice or not. But Fancy's plan is to move to angry and stabilize him and then keep moving, right?
To be honest, I think he'd move to angry, stabilize him, and I think he would move towards Frankie as his
Okay.
character.
All right.
Stabilize Frankie next turn.
So Pete's got to decide what to do with the chalice. Is he going to keep the chalice? Bearing in mind, Fancy is going to selflessly try and rescue Frankie and be surrounded by angry babies.
Yeah, Lavinia's going to keep the chalice, but
Oh my
she's
god.
going to run in a diversionary tactic.
They're going to get
Try and
Fancy.
take
No,
them away.
Babies aren't chasing after just you though.
you can't. Yeah, they are still going for the others.
All of us.
You
But
gotta
she's trying to get their attention. Maybe she's like holding the chalice in the air, like running around,
I
like
assume all the water's been spilled long ago.
Get
yeah.
rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
And run
Get
like
rid-
30 in that direction and then 30 in that
Oh, God.
direction.
No, get
Throw
rid of
it.
it.
Lavinia.
Just get
Just
rid
throw
of
it.
it.
Throw the chalice. We need to get rid
Get
of
rid
it.
of
So
it.
she's going to run back into the room.
Throw it to
Yeah.
a baby.
Get rid of it.
Jesus,
Okay.
why?
Get rid of it.
That's a weird decision.
Get
Right.
rid of it. Get rid of it.
Okay.
If
so-
you-
This has reminded
you-
me so much of like Indiana Jones, and they're
If
like
you get-
hanging in that crack, and they're like trying. I can reach it. I can reach
Yeah,
it. It's like let
exactly.
it go. Like
Exactly. If you can get rid of it, then we've got a
don't
chance
be
to
like
get our
Elsa or
700
whatever
back
her name is who
anyway.
falls into the crack.
If you get rid of it, we might be able to get our 700 back as well. So,
Yeah.
whereas if you
Follow
don't,
Lavinia, which we should
Well,
do, then
better
they'll
rich than
probably
dead.
get it back.
I think you need to get rid of it. You have to get rid of it.
I don't think we're ever going to convince Pete to get rid of
I don't think he's getting rid of it. Okay,
Oh,
Move.
Jesus Christ.
what is everyone else doing?
Right, start at the bottom. Is Rolf running away?
I think Varison's going because he's like really down on.
Yeah, and
Stop.
so is Ilrune. So
It is
And-
a disaster.
Okay, so anyone
I
who's
think-
running, that's fine.
And I think
they're bringing the down people.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest. I'll be honest. I think that everyone's going because like
Yeah, but I think
Link
I would-
might have been all right without the magical mishap, but his AC is quite low now, so he's going to just keep getting hit. So
I was thinking Bull, and I don't know about Link, is going to block the entrance.
Hold on. Has someone already grabbed Vargas? Because if so, Rolf might as well make a shot on his way back. That means one less to kill later on.
I don't know if it works like that. Like, you're just going to get in our way. So,
Oh
I
yeah,
think-
with someone, I'm used to 5e, so
What's
ignore me.
Link doing?
I think he's going down here.
yeah,
don't
well,
think-
Bull has got his shield out, and he's just blocking the door until
Okay.
Neil comes. So, I'm wondering whether they'll leave the forest. Oh, man.
Lavinia's just got to get rid of that thing, man.
No, she's died. This is the end of Lavinia. Look at that.
Working. They're going for Lavinia. It'll all be all right.
Okay, so
I think it's the end of Neil. I think it's just the end of you, Pete. It's,
angry
Could well be.
is injury roll because on the
So
way
try and revive Angry. Yeah, 14.
14.
Disadvantage on all checks.
Okay.
I got somehow remember that this time. Although I think you might be leaving after this. Okay.
Well, this turn he's fucking pegging it.
I mean, you moved a bit to help him, but I'll let you go. I'll let you go like 30 or something.
Oh, that he was. Yeah, I meant like next round he's going to be pegging.
Okay. You're quite close to him, so I'll just say you're able to stabilize him right at the start of the turn. He can move like 30 feet or something, if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, if he can get away, start running away, he'll run away.
And then
He's
you can make a roll. Can you do two? You can't do it twice in one turn, can you?
Frankie's going to have to be next turn, so it means that
So Fancy's just going to fight a baby? Is it? No, he's done his action, hasn't he? It's not a quick
Yeah.
action. It sort of
Frankie's
stabilizes
going
it.
to get bitten by like 5 babies.
So a couple of them have got to Fancy. So let's see what happens there.
He's not got
10's not
much.
enough.
He's not got much armor.
One's not enough. There's like 3 of them on him, and they've all missed. So
Oh.
Frankie has not been hit. Now for Lavinia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 babies. 1. What's her AC? All right. 16.
16.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5. 2 hits. 7 damage. So she is down, and there are babies climbing all over her,
Eating her alive. Or
trying to
eating her
devour
dead.
her. Yeah. As well, and there's some fighting Neil as well, isn't there? Fucking hell, there's so many babies in this room. 1. That's a hit, even on Neil. See that coming? One of them's fumbled, just fallen over or something. Needs a nappy change. Right, one of them's hit. So Neil's on 6 health now.
Oh wow!
You know how much health does that man have?
Oh no, there's a 4th. I found a 4th baby. It missed. Right. It's like there's so many babies. I'm losing them. Okay.
All right.
And there was this baby. All right. He just came over here somewhere.
So is Frankie still down? Is that?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to
Can't.
do the cantrip on him. That'll be this turn. Basically,
Frankie will be able to move 30 if he survives.
Has Link got a bow?
Not anymore.
Oh, it's him. All right.
So can he? He got his hand
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, he just bludgeons now.
God, this room is just right. So Lavinia's
3
down.
babies. Oh.
This room is
Yeah.
death.
So have
Lavinia's down, and there is like 6 or 7 babies.
they
top
got
of
the
her.
chalice back?
They're probably about to, right?
Well, obviously, Fancy's going to do his cantrip on Frankie just to see if we can get him back up or not.
Seems like a long shot. Do I roll double injury roll then, do I?
Yeah, and then Fancy, depending on if the baby. Oh,
Oh, lose a body part. Could still happen. It could still be death, but looking better. D4 and then a D12.
Literally the worst roll you could have had, followed by one of the best rolls you could have had.
Yeah. What? So it's body,
Body.
and then a
body's
D12.
bad.
9. Snapped sternum.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wow.
So like
That's fine.
chest is all caved in, basically. Frankie can't really move under his own power.
No. No, I'd say that's fair. He probably can't breathe under his own power, to be honest.
Yeah, he's struggling to breathe. So he's not dead, but you're gonna have to carry him out of there.
Fancy is not going to be the one to carry a full-grown human.
Yeah.
You are going to have to drag him, though. We'll see how the Lavinia thing plays out. I don't know. It's Fancy, though. Like, we could do with saving Fancy above all else. Hang on a minute, Pete. Don't move Neil yet, because we haven't really resolved what's going to happen there.
Surely he can move like reasonably for a bit under the power of adrenaline, and then he's going to collapse.
Well, he already collapsed.
Kind of whether Fancy goes for Lavinia, even though she's surrounded by babies at the moment.
No chance. It'd like...
Whether he would leave her. That is the question.
Well, what I'm banking on is that they take the chalice and put it back and then stop their attack if we just back off.
But Fancy is probably not going to try and drag a fully grown human. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So,
He's not got the size to do that. He's only a halfling. His instinct would be to move towards Lavinia as she's down.
really? I don't think anyone's instinct would be to do that.
This is, he's going to know where everyone else is, or they aren't. Like
Yeah.
see everyone Neil rushing past as well, and all that kind of stuff. Been taken up by all those babies. There's no one around you. I don't think you'd just like.
She ran around the back of the trees. You might not even know she's there.
Fancy's instinct is to rush to anyone who's down.
Yeah, but presumably not at the like when these
He's
little
never-
things are like feasting on her body or something,
He's
right?
never been a coward about getting in there.
Got to be a point where it's like a bit of sense is going to kick in, right?
As dedication to the character, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But
If
as
he
you say, he's
survives-
behind the tree, he might not actually see that Lavinia's down until he starts moving back this way. But he's revived Frankie, but Frankie can't move by himself. a bit of a
Yeah, and you're behind the statue. No one else can really see what's going on.
yeah. And the only other person near is Angry, who is legging it for his life.
Yeah, so Angry runs away, but the little guy doesn't. That doesn't.
Well, that's because Angry has just been smashed the fuck to pieces.
Yeah, but if you were in that situation and all your warriors were running away, you wouldn't go, I can take him.
He's not going, I can take him. He's like, I want to. He's not swinging any weapons. He's just like, I want to get everyone out there, everyone out as much as possible. That's his job, keeping everyone alive. If it means putting himself in danger, he'll do it.
All right, what's happening then?
Decision time for Fancy.
But he's not going to be able to drag Frankie. Because he's a halfling. He's too small. He'd basically be able to move like 5 foot if he tried to drag Frankie, wouldn't he?
I mean, there's nothing mechanically that says you can't do it, but I know what you mean.
Thematically.
Thematically, yeah, narratively, it doesn't sound right. But,
It doesn't make sense that he'd be able to drag a fully grown human.
but then maybe because Frankie is conscious, maybe he can help a little. It's not like a dead weight.
If Frankie not being fully dead contributes to it, then
Yeah.
maybe he
I
will.
feel like when Frankie sees these crazy babies trying to eat him, whether he can breathe or not, he's gonna probably do his best to like get out of there, right?
Okay, so in that case, then Fancy, because he's got
So I
30.
think Fancy has to choose, like, is he gonna, because he can't save Lavinia and Frankie, right? Like,
Well,
how can he do that?
I think at the end of the day, Lavinia is behind that bush. He doesn't know that she's down yet.
I
She
think he
just
knows.
knows there's lots of babies over there.
He knows there's lots of babies over there eating something.
She's specifically down.
No, I don't think I'm going to let you get away with it like that. Oh, he doesn't know. I think Fancy has to choose. It's the choosing for Fancy. Fancy's going to have to choose to rescue Frankie because he knows he can't rescue them both.
There's too many babies over there.
Is the
Exactly.
correct answer.
He's gonna have to try and get
He's gonna have
Frankie
to
out.
pick it.
Now we should ride Frankie. He's gonna have to try and get Frankie out.
And what is everyone else doing? Continuing to just like run?
Get
Will and
the
Link
fuck
blocking the corridor?
out.
Or...
Well,
Get the fuck
yeah, so are Angry and Neil trying to get out, so I feel like we should part and let them go.
Fancy's trying to run away with drag Frankie out, right? So there's a baby coming apparently. You're like halfway out or something. And Lavinia's just lying there flipping me off, surrounded by babies. She's still just like oh. If you zoom in, you can clearly see she's not doing that. But for some reason, like at 100% zoom, it just looks like she's sticking her finger up at me. Anyway,
it's the last time.
a couple of these babies have grabbed the chalice, so they're like sort of jumping around with it and running back towards the plinth with it. But some of the other babies are just sort of tucking in, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what about the babies between Frankie and Fancy in the end?
So I think like one of them's going for Bull, and a couple of them are going for Fancy, and one of them's just sort of hanging back. They're calming down a little, but they want to make sure you leave. You know what I mean? So Fancy gets 14 and a natural 20. Was that necessary dice?
They're both hits, by the way.
Really? 14 was a hit. Fucking hell.
Yeah, his armor class is 14. So.
Oh, why would it have to be a 6? Okay, he's down.
Is if you have an attack score of 16 against an armor score of 16, is that a deflect?
Equal beats it, yeah.
The hit, yeah.
Yeah.
5e rules.
So now everybody's.
I'm going to give that on the very minor chance that's not the case, so we can.
Nah, that's always going to.
Good
Of course.
Oh, yeah. All right, Bull killed that. Yeah, that's fine. He killed that
I
one.
think that might be our only attack for the party.
Yeah, so Fancy went down. I didn't want him to go down. I really hoped he wouldn't, but he did.
All right, who's on full health then? Is it just Bull and Link?
Link's not on full health, but he's close.
Have you done all your baby attacks then?
Yeah, all the baby attacks are done.
So they've continued attacking Lavinia. Lavinia is dead, yeah?
Yeah, like, I think you're not going to be able to rescue her now.
Okay. So, rescue party for Fancy.
Fancy, you stupid fucking hero.
Can Angry grab him while Link and Bull attack the babies? Is Angry up for that?
I mean, they're going to fight back, though, aren't
Oh,
they?
it's too far. Oh, no.
To do what? To attack the babies?
Yeah, so I was suggesting that Bull and Link
It's close enough, I think.
attack these two while Angry or Neil go and grab Fancy.
Yeah, Neil will go and grab him. Angry's
So it'll
almost
look
dead.
like this.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't speak for Link, but that's
Is Link
my...
going to do that? Attack the baby?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, do we want to
Does
finish?
everyone want to...
Yeah, I'm happy to kind of.
I don't want to pressure everyone to staying late, though. So it's totally fine to stop now. Like, no pressure. But does everyone want to carry on? It's totally fine to say no. fine. I don't want to pressure anyone. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Right.
Can has anyone got bows down here? Roll comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
It's gonna take us, but
Get Angry out of the way wherever he's gone. and
Angry's
then-
moving. He's moving out of the way.
All right. So you can presumably shoot these two.
the range on the bow is probably about 60 feet. It's not.
No, range of bows is
I think it
miles.
did-
Loads. It's not-
Yeah.
Either 60 or 120.
It's usually not a factor.
Is it more useful to get one of these or one of these with the bow?
There's no
Assuming-
point to. There's no point to getting these ones.
Well, the ones on
I don't-
Lavinia are just eating her. These other ones are sort of withdrawing a little now. They've not been so aggressive.
So should we just hold fire until they become aggressive?
Since they got the chalice now, they're all these ones were all peering over to see these babies at the top with the chalice. Right, so what's going on? Bull has got 13 to hit and kill the
Give Neil an attack on that baby as well.
Yeah, do
person
it.
shot a baby.
Roll.
Okay, we're going for it now, are we? Okay.
So wait, I thought Neil was going to help Fancy,
Yeah, but there's no point in dragging Fancy until the baby's dead, is there? So
Yeah.
but that's not what you declared at the start of the turn, is it? So that's like
okay.
declaring one thing, then waiting for Link to roll a bad roll, then changing what you've declared to something different.
Yeah, fair point.
Oh no.
Roll.
Lose one durability.
Knacking your bow out, shooting a retreating baby. But like this baby's not gonna like you're easily gonna overpower it. I feel like the battle is over. These babies are jealously protecting like their meal over here. These babies have got the chalice back where they wanted it. These babies are like interested in seeing the chalice. So they're generally leaving you alone at this point.
Carry Frankie out. Frankie and Fancy out.
We got down people.
Vargas is down.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, Fancy.
Fancy
Yeah, we
is
should-
down, and he does not.
And he
have
doesn't get advantage because it's only
Because it's him.
Anybody have
there's a
Like,
possibility that Fancy could die, although it's small. It's non-zero.
Can I do that? Can we do that before the end of the session, or?
Yeah, do it now. Do it
Yeah.
like right now,
does
immediately.
anybody have a revive kit? That would
I'm just gonna assume you'll move, out of here safely. I just want
Yeah.
to roll
1 sec, I've got
Oh yeah, someone's gonna have to actually roll a
medicine check.
medicine
healing.
check before he can.
Yeah. healing kit. We need a healing kit.
I've got a healing kit.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Which character is that?
It's on Clive. He's still asleep, but you're welcome to take it from him.
Okay.
I've got a healing kit.
Well, Clive just stepped through the whole thing.
Can,
I'm just
Can
gonna
Angry
slide
take
everyone
it?
over here.
whoa.
He's ended up on full health. I'm not.
I'm just gonna assume you'll retreat back to there. Sort yourselves out.
Right. So someone has to do a revive roll or Fancy.
How does the injury kit with the healing kit work?
It gives you advantage.
I think it's
Okay.
a wisdom check, and then you just have advantage.
So I can't use it because I'm still asleep, but someone's welcome to take it and use it.
Someone wise needs to roll with advantage.
Bull's got one.
There you go, Bull.
Yeah,
You're
Bull,
doing it.
take the healing kit, and then
He's the wisest of us.
Yeah. So am I just doing a wisdom roll with no
with
or with advantage? How do I do that?
Just hit the wisdom button and we'll pick the highest of the 2 dice.
Yeah, it does it for you.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
So that's fine.
That was charisma, but it's the same skill. But sorry.
Oh yeah, this is still a
It's
plus
still
one.
+1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so that counts, does it? Injury roll. Oh, he's alive. Wisdom, for fuck's sake.
These more wisdom.
Yeah. But I assume we're going back to heal. So
It'll take 8 days to get that shifted, I think.
Worth
Although
it.
you can use your newfound wealth to put him up in luxury.
I think it's the least we can do, right?
Can we roll again for Vargas?
Yeah, you got to do Vargas now.
Link's got another healing
yeah,
kit.
that's what I was
so-
wondering.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's got his cantrip.
It's a bit of a piss take, but all right. Because you really only have like a minute, like by the book, before they bleed out. So wait until leave the room, revive one guy, then ask him to get his shit together, revive somebody else is a bit.
I mean,
How
there's a few rounds in a minute. It's 10 rounds.
10. Just reviving this doctor. We brought you back to life to heal
No, you
this
got to
person.
instantly save this guy's life.
So who's doing it? Is it Bull
Well, I
again?
guess it'd be Bull with the. Yeah, because Fancy's he's a bit out of it at the moment.
Right.
He's just lost all his wisdom, so he's.
Just about okay, yeah.
I thought it was advantage. But...
Oh yeah, because you got too many.
At least you get your advantage on the injury roll because Fancy's been revived.
Yeah.
Drum roll,
Well, that's what I was
please.
saying. I don't think you should.
Lose a body part. James' choice.
I thought that was just a magical aura, though. So.
It's a cantrip though, so he actively uses it.
Right.
Oh,
Do I roll a d4 and then...
D4 then a D12. Head. Uh-oh, brain damage.
Oh,
Vargas is dead.
He's basically dead. He's like a vegetable.
just like to apologise for Lavinia to everybody.
Well, she did a bit of a Wesley in that she paid the price herself.
Yeah.
So, I just had to kind of suck that up. The other thing that was very similar to Wesley is she leveled up, spent the week talking about her new skill, and then died. Like, I got this new skill. How can I use it? It's gonna be
Gonna be
awesome.
great. Forgot to use it, then died.
Yeah.
How many deaths was that in the end? Was that 3 or 4 deaths?
Two, I think.
2.
2.
Well, one and a retirement.
A severe
yeah.
wisdom damage and a severe fracturing of the sternum.